field level to start the first quarter. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Mountaineers ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. That's not what he had in mind, and they'll give up good field position as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty.
Here we go. Ready. Ready, go.
The run inside. It's James. Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. Guys, let's chat about App State. Recruiting starting to pick up a little bit for them, Jesse. I'm sure you saw they got a 3-star quarterback last week. And for a program like this, that can be a great building block.
That was a massive win for them. There were so many bigger programs after this guy, and yet he ended up here. And because of that, he is now a key building block, not just for this offense, but for the team moving forward. Lots of people very excited. And a lot of people expect to win right now just because of how good this 3-star QB is.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Running inside. It's Lewis.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Mountaineers are flying down the field. Looking for room. It's Lewis. Could be an alley. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Offense now working in the red zone. Running the red zone. It's Roberts. Dropped after a pickup of 4 down to the 16. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Singleton. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. They're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
Here he comes with the return. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So Old Dominion's offense hopes this drive holds some promise. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Got a little space. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. And the Monarchs will hustle to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to...
Turning it on! He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Monarchs have it with a 1st and 10.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Keeps it himself. will get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. Third down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he's able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving and keep the sticks rolling.
Off the play fake on first down. He's looking deep. It's complete. Touchdown, Old Dominion. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Yeah, and really nice job seeing the middle of the field, seeing I can go deep and attack the middle of the field. And you can tell he runs a post, ball's right on him, catches the football, and then gets to gallop right into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They put together an 81-yard drive, and the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wide receiver. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Mountaineers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Been really impressed watching this offense this year and how good they are on 3rd down. The reason they're so efficient, they don't have penalties. They keep these 3rd downs manageable, and they've got a special talent at running back that can find his way to the sticks.
Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Both teams wanted to run the football. Let's take a look at the numbers for these two guys so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. They'll go right back to it. There's some room. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
He'll keep it on 2nd down. It's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him and creating the takeaway.
The Monarchs send out the offense to go to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's James. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35.
And those in-breaking routes, man, it's got to be trust. Trust in the offensive line to do their job, and then trust that you know your receiver is going to break that off and come straight down the line of scrimmage. Stay away from the defense, especially those guys that sit back there trying to look at the quarterback's eyes and read them. Nice timing on that in route.
The give on the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Monarchs moving quickly to the line. Back to pass, it's Potter. Rushes on him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And how do you counteract all the speed you have in college football? You chase the quarterback and the skill position guys with faster guys. You bring in more DBs. You bring them down in the box. You get them near the line of scrimmage so they can make big plays with their fast speed in the backfield.
He's got great speed. Oh, the quick spin move. Appalachian State regains possession and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt. You cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. This time he wants to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. There he goes. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
You know, they went QB designed run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. He couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose a yard.
Just plowing ahead. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, App State. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the point after is good. Coming out with it, it's Agnew. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Monarchs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Monarchs have it with a 1st and 10. The run inside. It's James. Finding some room. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. To the ground. He's got it again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. They've been running it, but now the pass.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a real...
Makes the catch. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use a timeout instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Zings it complete to the right. And that one did not work. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Absolutely center cut. And the 3 ball locks us up as we get closer to the half.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. On the ground with the counter. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. Looking to pass. It's Singleton. Grabbed over the middle. It's Roberts. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Man, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. We start with Notre Dame taking on the Stanford Cardinal. And it's the Fighting Irish in front on the scoreboard and atop their conference standings. And it's hardly too early to dream big. This team is closing in on a 6-0 start. Could be a special season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game in Boone. The numbers sometimes can be telling, but I'm not sure how to view these stats and get a great read on the game so far. I do know this. The team that does a better job of taking care of the ball in the second half has the best chance of coming out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Kidd Brewer Stadium.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Monarchs will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. And Holly's down working the sidelines. What's the latest on his status?
I did speak with the Mountaineers head coach at halftime. Although he did not have a full update, he did tell me their running back will not return to this game. They are continuing to evaluate him for a lower body injury. They would not say exactly what it is. Let's hope it's not serious, but he is definitely out for the start of this second half. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Maybe some room here. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
The Mountaineers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Makes the stop at the 49, give him 5 yards on the play and a first down.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll ride the hot hand.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Off play action. Caught over the middle. It's Webb. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Mountaineers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the counter, relying on that running game, and it works for about 3 yards to the 31. Play is stopped for just a second as they tend to the injured Mountaineer. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll toss it. Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
What I like about this running back is he can do it different ways. He can hurt you running between the tackles. He's got great vision, but he's also got a lot of speed. And I love the fact that this offense can go option. They can trust the quarterback to make the right decision, pitch it out to him wide, and then you see the speed. There's so many different ways in the running game. This guy can hurt you, and you saw it right there on that long, explosive play.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They'll go to work, trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. And the Monarchs want to pick up the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Throws to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Defense looks like they're coming. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And we might as well state the obvious. First and second down didn't work out. Third and very long. Looking downfield, it's Potter. Under fire. He'll take a deep shot here. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. The Monarchs will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. Running inside, it's Roberts. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Got it in the middle, it's Sanchez. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Motion from the wideout. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the counter. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's first down. The Mountaineers go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
Ready. Kill.
Wants to adjust the pattern.
139 Albatross.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Webb. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. After the whistle, there is a man who has yet to leave the field, and they'll check on him. Training staff is out there tending to the injured player, and we will step aside. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Singleton. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's complete to the right. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the 4th down.
He'll bring it out. And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. Kicking team's got it. Takes it in. Touchdown, Mountaineers. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
1 more quarter to play. It looks as if we are ready to go here in the 4th. Fielded in the end zone. And the ball is loose on the return. Almost a disaster on that return, but they jump on it and they'll maintain possession. So Old Dominion's offense hopes this drive holds some promise. Giving up that last field goal really hurt. It's a 3-possession game and things look dire, to be candid. Turns it loose deep. Leaping grab for a big gain. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. And Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
And the Monarchs headed quickly to the line. To the air, it's Potter. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Monarchs will snap it on 1st and 10. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't...
He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, ODU.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. And knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Yeah, and I don't know what happened. He didn't look open as it is, and the QB's trying to make a play, trying to force the ball, but at least he threw it where his guy could catch it or nobody could catch it.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Blasted as he lets it go. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Monarchs send out the offense to go to work. Let's see if this rally can continue. A touchdown followed by the stop, and now they've got the ball back. Wide receiver going in motion. The run inside. It's James. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Go.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect their quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
The D thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Looking to throw, it's Potter. Makes the grab. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And the Monarchs are in the hurry-up.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Trying play action. He wants to go deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Wide open downfield. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Monarchs!
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Finding an escape route. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. The Mountaineers are facing 3rd and inches. To the air. It's Singleton. Got his man. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
On the direct snap, it's Roberts. Snags it and he's open. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. And the Mountaineers are marching down the field. Running inside. It's Roberts. Here's a little room there. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He's going for the goal line. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
This is one of those unique situations in a game as a head coach. You're trying to feel the momentum, and what's your confidence in your quarterback, because you've got 4th, you're in field goal range, but you've got the weapons to get one more completion and ice this thing. So do you kick the field goal or do you go for it?
And the field goal unit stays put. They will try to deliver the haymaker and deck them with a touchdown on 4th and goal. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Back to throw, it's Potter. Fires to the wideout. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, I always say this, when you're backed up on offense, those are some of the best opportunities to take deep shots. In all likelihood, the defense is expecting a run. You're going to try and buy yourself a little bit of real estate, so they're playing press man coverage, and that's when...
It's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Man, you talk about all the excitement, emotion. You're about to go take the lead in this ball game, and then you fumble and turn the football over. Now you need help. Now I need my defense to go out and somehow get me this football back after squandering that opportunity.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. they can't catch him with a field goal.
Well, sudden change situation. You got to give this defense credit. Their offense just turned it over. They held tight, they didn't allow a touchdown, and they forced their opponent to take a field goal. Nice job.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Back to throw, it's Potter. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Makes a catch on the left. And that is how we will wrap this one up. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys